Hello and welcome to Clone Wars
You
Weekly.
always sound like you're eating the microphone. Why?
Yeah.
The only show that broadcasts directly from the EA broom closet, where we spy on Battlefront 3 production.
Wait, no, it's not
They have a broom
Battlefront
closet?
3, you bloody idiot. It's Star Wars Battlefront, right? It's no...
Well, there's already a game called Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, but this is the one you wanted in the original days of the war.
No, I wanted the original Battlefront. I own that one. That's a good game.
No, you don't, because this is the original one.
I'm your
No,
host,
it's not.
Ronin, with Bitil and Quinta Echo. I'm Echo.
I'm your host, Bitil, and
Wait,
these...
what? I don't want to be the dumb green one. Or am I the dumb Echo one? I don't want to be either of you clones! No! Right, so what we're going to be talking about today, firstly, since we're spying on the dumbasses making the Battlefront game, why is it not Battlefront 3? What is this?
What's up with that? Anyone care to explain?
It's going to be a
guess
reboot, right? It's going to be
A
like a reboot, the reboot.
Well, see, Battlefront from a non-linear
I
point.
guess the point is they're trying to distinguish themselves from the prior game company. So they're trying to reboot it.
You know
But
what
why
they're
would
gonna
you
do?
do that?
You know-
And it's the
What they're going to do, they're going to make Battlefront 2, and then they're going to be like, we actually did make Battlefront 3. All you people.
why can't they just make the third one right off
They're
the
going to
bat?
restart the whole thing.
Why?
Is there a new company?
That way there can technically be two Battlefront 3s.
Wait, so now there's gonna be 2 Battlefront 2s?
Well, that's impossible because the series has already been
No,
fantastic.
they'll call it Battlefront 2.0.
That's
No,
disgusting.
they'll do what they did with the Spider-Man. They re-released the Spider-Man 2, but they added some clips, some scenes, and then have fun bleeping that. And they were all like Spider-Man 2.1.
Oh, sorry for the
It's like Xbox One.
way I'm talking.
He's
I'm
eating paste.
I'm eating
Oh
a
my
chicken
gosh,
wrap.
he stuck his head in
I'm eating a
between,
chicken wrap
um,
because I really wanted to wrap this up. Welcome.
Your jokes are bad, and you should feel bad. In any case.
Why did Ronin stick his tongue inside of a
Okay,
hot laser?
anyways. So Battlefront, you guys are gonna get it among all your complaints.
I mean, I love Battlefront,
Don't
the
have a
games.
choice.
This is probably going to be the best next Star Wars game ever to come out.
Unless they release like KOTOR 3 or something.
That doesn't seem likely.
But,
Or is it?
No.
Dun,
Then
dun,
again, Disney's
dun.
much more money-centered, so maybe they'll do stuff like
Then they
continue Battlefront and make a Republic Commando sequel.
Hey, maybe Hasbro might even
gave me
start
a bad
making
idea.
figures again.
Okay, they're not gonna make figures again.
Oh,
Disney doesn't own Hasbro currently.
Who Hasbro? Well, not
they're
yet.
just naturally lazy.
Who is?
They're like sloths.
What?
You mean
Habitat.
Who's like sloths?
Hasbro.
They are? Well, no,
They
they're
don't
making.
do anything.
They're making their 12-inch. Why are we talking about this? I don't even collect this crap anymore.
Yeah.
on more of a Clone Wars topic, I was thinking it's about the latest news of David Tennant winning an Emmy for.
Yes! We have to play like some Doctor Who music right here. Doctor Who. Oh! Sounds like a cat getting run over by a lawnmower. I am
That was really
I am
bad.
displeased with your attempts to sing the theme song.
But yes, David Tennant has won an Emmy for performer in an animated program, and that was from his role as Huang in the Clone
It's
Wars
Huang.
from the awesome Young Jedi arc,
believe
and that
it's
makes me happy
Huang.
in my heart because that arc had more Gnodi.
You know what? I'll just call him the Doctor, because he is the Doctor. I don't care what show he's in or what he's doing.
But Matt Smith is the Doctor for me.
Both the Doctors. What about Christopher Eccleston? He was the Doctor.
What about John Hurt as the Doctor?
No.
What about Echo as the Doctor?
Never again, Quentin. I'll blow your ass off right where you stand. Or Sid.
Greedo as the Doctor.
Moving on. Okay, so a lot of people were all like, what's your next Let's Play gonna be about? So, we should probably tell them what we had in mind.
Well, I'm not exactly sure
The
yet.
correct answer is we have no freaking idea. Well, what I would do, well, see, if we did do another one, it'd be me playing the game, and Ronin would be the one in the back seat. And Quentin would be like,
I'm no good in the back seat.
Quentin would be in the trunk.
I
Basically.
like the trunk.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should let the people decide.
See, we had talked about playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 as it is a classic. And,
There's not really much let's play value there. I was thinking Republic Commando.
Okay, no.
What?
What?
No!
Why not?
Because I would be bashing it the whole time and fans would hate me.
But
Bashing it now.
I was gonna make a really roady and discriminatory joke there, but I'll hold it for later. But
I just cut it out.
No, but seriously, why not Public Commandos?
Why not? Well, because it's rubbish.
This is unacceptable! How do you sleep at night?
Information to back you up on this before the fans start unsubscribing right now.
How do you sleep with yourself?
Let's see. I
No details!
Explain.
Alright, so the next Let's Play is probably gonna be Republic Commandos.
I should do a Let's Play of Lego Star Wars and we can all commentate.
We're
and I can
not
check it
doing
the entire
Lego Star
time.
Wars.
Thank
No.
you.
I can't stand those Lego Star Warsy games. No, we're not doing those. No.
Please?
No, no.
I
See,
just
those
want
games
to be Echo.
they're more fun to play than they are to watch.
And playing them is not much fun to begin with anyway.
And that's also true. I have both of the original PS2 Lego Star Wars games.
Boring as frick.
They're kind of fun.
I would buy them just so I could be Echo.
And I did actually make Ronin in the second.
Why am I not surprised? Okay, so how about we play?
Clone Wars Adventures.
You shut up. No,
Why not?
we're
I'll have
at
characters in that.
Our next Let's Play will be of the legendary Star Wars game. It's so legendary you won't be able to sit your seats while I tell you.
Bombad Racing.
What the? No. Star Wars Jedi Academy.
Hey, that's actually not bad.
I love that game.
You can be a Rodian in that game.
No, we're gonna be a Keldor, but
Shut your face!
considering I'm the only one who has it and would be doing the Let's Play, I'm gonna be Keldor.
I'll download it if I have
You
to.
can't! You don't have Steam.
Mm. Buy it.
So maybe we should make like a poll saying what you want. But then everyone would just vote for like Republic Commandos, like troll you.
We should put up KOTOR 2.
I can't get KOTOR.
No,
my
we're
lap.
not playing KOTOR 2.
Oh.
See, the thing is, KOTOR is currently going to take a very long time for us to get through.
Which is why we're gonna be doing like speed let's.
I've made like 15 episodes, and we are only about halfway through. A little under, actually.
Mother of God. Mother of God!
Feel the love of the hyper combo, and it's a home run!
So that's what I was thinking. Clone Wars Adventures. We can go
Wrong!
and
Invalid!
troll people. We can show off
Okay, alright.
my world that I made.
Okay, we're not doing a Let's Play off of that freaking game. There's nothing to Let's Play. You can't Let's Play. It's gonna be Jedi Academy or something.
That's like a walkthrough. I'm talking about actually playing in the game.
That is playing. We're Let's Playing.
We're not. That's a walkthrough.
How's it a walkthrough? I
You
can
call
control
it a
people. I can go to the dark side and make people my biatch, and I could like get my mods, and I could fly around and do ungodly things in that game. What is with my mic? It's like all trying to like What is this nonsense?
Pineapple surprise!
We could play the original Battlefront, but there's not really much to do in that.
You know what? We'll decide on this later. We have more important.
Let the people
Talk
decide.
So, one topic many people seem to ask Ronin. I don't know why I'm the one announcing this next topic. Favorite underrated character? I swear to God, Quentin, if you say Echo, I will shoot your asshole off.
You know, I just stood up to say that too.
You know what? Quentin, you don't want to say Echo.
Let's just shoot him right
You don't
now.
want to say Echo. You know why? Because you don't want an ass where your face used to be. So I'll go first, and I'll say my favorite underrated character's got
Now, does this have to be from Clone Wars or from Star Wars in general?
Star Wars in general.
Hmm.
You can pick any character, creature, droid. I would pick a.
You can't choose creature.
Why not? Creatures are characters.
No, they're
Why are you
never.
biased, bro?
Because they're
Why
not
you
sentient.
bro?
They're not sentient.
How do you know?
You a creature, Ronin?
You're a creature to some.
I have a cat. It is not sentient.
Cats are
Cats are
have
sentient.
souls.
Cats are definitely sentient.
It's an evil little creature, but it's not smart enough to escape its own.
How do you know? Have you spoken?
It dagnabbit.
All right, can you escape this? Have you ever spoken to a
You
cat?
speak cat?
You speak cat?
Yeah, I've said like meow
You
meow.
speak cat and what?
Like he starts meowing at it. Cat just like looks away and just like walks away in shame. Shows you its ass when it's walking away. That's like a cat's way of saying you.
Thanks again.
Anyways, favorite underrated character. You can cut out that little cat right there. Mine would have to be.
Sir.
Hey,
Echo.
not picking Echo. Shut up! He's not an underrated character, is he?
Well, not anymore. Not after Quentin abused him.
Quentin, you purposely made yourself unable to pick Echo for this category. So well done.
He's not underrated anymore.
Exactly, so you cannot pick him. Alright, I will choose Robinino. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick him. Little fish bastard from the Clone Wars. He's the one that basically made everything possible in Hostage Crisis. He knocked down Ballaroo Paul and kicked his ass a bit, and
No, he didn't.
yeah, he did.
No, Ballaroo Paul is a different Rodian. You're talking about Anaconda Far.
They're all the same in the end. So
You freaking.
he kicked
Ah!
his ass. He kicked that Kalish senator, but he's not a Kalish. He's like some other species. I just think he's a Kalish because he reminds me of Kalish. Kicked his ass, broke his arm, and tried to do things to Padme and knocked down a droid and tried to do things to its face, which I don't want to describe because we're trying to keep this PG-13 rating. Yet I've sworn nearly 5 times. What else has he done? He has like that cellcast boyfriend, and they have kids in town, and they go to bars and they look at hollows of old people while they drink.
You're talking about Count Dooku.
Emphasis: old people in hollows while they drink.
You can make any Clone Wars episode sound creepy, can't you?
Creepy, moronic,
No, that's
idiotic,
Corey's job.
perverted. No, I could do it. I can make him sound perverted, idiotic, moronic, creepy, disturbing,
All at once.
catatonic, narcissistic,
See, with Corey, it's only creepy.
pandemoric. That's not a word. Oogly. That's not a word either. Just pick your
All
goddamn
right.
character, Ronin. Rodin.
Well, there's obviously a lot of ones that I'd want to choose. Since the movies were allowed, I had thought about Ula, and I went back to Clone Wars. I thought about like Ballaroo Paul, and I'm not gonna pick Echo. Shut up, Quentin.
I was the one saying Rodin. But okay. Hey, Rodin.
What?
Rodin. You're Rodin. It's like Rodian and Ronin.
Who's Rodin?
You!
What?
You get Rodian and Ronin, you mix them together, you get Rodin.
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 That's. I sound like some sort of weird rapper.
Rodin the Rodian named Ronin formerly, but now you're Ronin.
Ronin, the Rodian named Ronin who remixes rages.
I thought about picking a lot of different characters,
Mother of
but
God.
instead,
What the
Did this
ball?
become a 1970s sitcom show where they sing about what they're doing?
I'm gonna pick Gnody, and I'll just say, Quentin, now your turn.
Okay,
Wait. Gnody, I would not classify as underrated.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a character that everyone wanted to be killed off.
Okay, people are sadists. But Rob Bonino could be minor, because you mentioned Rob Bonino to someone, he's like, who the frick is Rob Bonino? See, no one knows who the frick he is. If you mention Gnody, you're like, oh yeah, the Rodian girl from Young Jedi. People know who she is. You gotta pick someone.
Okay, I have a little more of a different character then.
Sir, pick Banerte.
No.
No, I'm not gonna do that. People always get mad about that.
Don't do that.
Don't be ashamed of your character.
Be ashamed of everything else.
Take control of your characters.
Okay, just pick.
I'm gonna pick Twazi because she punched Anakin in the face,
Wait a minute. What?
and that is a good enough reason for me.
But she dressed up like an old man, and then became the old man. You
She also
frightened me.
lost an arm, but survived.
A mechanic one, anyways.
Yeah, that's what people do.
Just go. I think Ronin's a lost.
Okay.
Ronin's a lost cause.
So I've got your pick.
You call me Rodin again, and I'll start rapping.
I've got your pick. Charger.
Did you say Jar Jar?
Charger.
You mean that clone that got his ass hauled off the cliff and basically got everyone spotted in the Citadel?
Why would you pick him?
He's responsible for Echo dying, technically, kind of, not really, sort of.
Echo's not dead.
I want to kill him.
Oh, but it's true. Echo isn't dead.
Charger, why?
Don't know.
Why?
I actually had multiple reasons for all the characters I was going to pick. I just took so long picking them that I can't say anything. But
I don't feel like saying anything about why I picked Charger. It's just for the lulz.
Well, it's for Nick, isn't it?
Nope. Charger is an inside joke.
Really?
It's a pathetic inside joke, might I add.
I'll just go back to eating my chicken wrap. Thank you very much.
Chicken wrap. Alright, so besides that, we should, we've never spoken about the actual Star Wars movies.
You're right.
Well, maybe we have. Well, maybe we've, bashed them a few times. But we've never actually spoken about them. So
now, when we're talking about that, we're talking about the saga itself. We can't really include the Clone Wars movie.
I know if Corey was here, he'd be like, "You monster! It's my favorite Star Wars movie! I'm gonna kill you!" And he'd, have his organic flailings about,
Imagine his arms going like they do in Adventure Time for some reason.
Holy crap! That's an image I did not like.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now what about the Star Wars movie? Are we gonna pick are we gonna do a thing like everyone does and pick our favorite and least favorite, that kind of crap?
Yeah, well,
one thing I see how it is.
By prefacing is that I've always been more fond of the Star Wars universe itself, more so than the actual quality of the movies.
Point. But I mean,
I can find flaws in about every one of the movies. No offense.
I think everyone can at this point. People have dissected these movies apart like there's no tomorrow, and it's gotten really...
Like they're aliens from a different planet that humans have never seen before. That's how much...
an alien from a different planet.
But they don't know that, and you're not supposed to say that, because then the government will be here
They're gonna ET your ass all the way back to Roswell! And they're gonna put you in a test tube.
I'd like to see them try.
They're gonna put you in a test tube, and they're gonna be all we're going to dissect the brain now, and then we're going to cut his ass off and put it where his face is. That's what they're gonna be like. And then I'm gonna be sitting there watching.
What is your obsession with that? You first created the ass man, and then...
I watch a lot of Seinfeld. Besides, his face was an ass. It's not my fault. Besides, I've seen this horror movie where they cut the alien's ass off and they literally tried to sew it to his face.
It's like what people do with dinosaur bones these
What?
days.
Dude,
What?
what's wrong with you?
What?
Who's sticking a dinosaur? Okay, you know what? Back to the movie topic.
The ass bone connects to the
No,
face
stop,
bone.
stop. Your jokes are
Stop.
forced and you're not comedy relief.
I'm sorry.
God. Anyways, so where the hell were you?
The movies.
Movies.
Return of the Jedi would be my favorite. Return of the Jedi.
Okay, I'm not even gonna ask why it's got Ula and Jedi's and that whole chestnut we've heard you mention a billion times before. I bet none of you can guess my favorite Star Wars movie.
Empire Strikes Back.
So,
Both of you
That-
shut up. It's not because it is the best, which it is, and it's not just
Pretty dang good.
it's not
but
just because it's one of the first ones I ever saw as a kid, which it is, but it's like I don't know.
I admit it probably is one of the best storytelling wise.
I don't know. It's got like
It didn't have enough aliens for me. That's probably why I like Return of the
it's
Jedi.
the first time we see Yoda. Assuming you watch them in the old person's order, but I mean, like, first time you see Yoda, he's like a little decrepit green thing eating Luke's, and, forcing Luke to do odd things like handstands. I don't know how that's supposed to train from the Force, but I mean, and then you got like Lobot apparently doing something. I don't know what everyone's obsession with him is because he only appears like for a few seconds. And you got like
a cousin.
you got Boba Fett doing his Boba Fett things. Like standing around, standing around,
and standing.
standing, and
Why
then
did he become a fan favorite
and
again?
then walking slowly down a corridor, and then standing some more, and then you
saying something cool, then standing.
and then you got like you got Vader. He's telling Luke he's the father, except they changed the line, so now it's like, no, I am your father. It's
Changed
not.
the line?
But yeah, I thought it was before it was like, Luke, I am your father. Now it's just like, no, I am your father. They changed that, and that's all fun. And I think I'm digging my own grave with this one because I've just sort of killed.
But it had that awesome Hoth fight with the walkers.
Oh yeah, you got the camel walkers going in there, and they're all blown.
Asteroid sequence. That was fantastic. I remember enjoying that so much when I was a kid.
You got like the little slug puppet thing creeping out of the floor.
Oh.
I don't know what that was supposed to be, but no comment. Quentin, go.
Mommy!
Go, Quentin, hurry up.
I wish I
Go's
had...
not in any of them before you start.
What would be your favorite then, Q?
My favorite movie?
Yes, your favorite movie.
Can I pick? What did you guys pick?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, thank goodness. Episode 5.
Really? Okay.
I like Cloud City. I don't know why. It's just one of my favorite things.
That was one of my favorite maps in Battlefront.
I would also say Episode 2 if it wasn't for the love. Oh god, those love scenes.
I love when Anakin. He's all like, I don't like sand. It's all.
I hate that.
He's like, you're all soft and smooth and.
No, I don't like sand.
Yes, I agree. I love Episode 2, except for that Anakin and Padme stuff.
Yeah, if that wasn't in there, the movie would have been much more. Watch like all the fangirls.
They had like a special director's cut version of the movie where it's just all the action, just Obi-Wan's mission. We would not have missed out on anything. Like Anakin and Padme randomly show up. Sure, okay. We don't need to know what happened to them, why they love each other all of a sudden.
Right. It would have been all about Obi-Wan, and that would have made it even cooler.
You know what's creepier? That I just thought of this. So, Padme in Episode 1 is supposedly like 15 or 16, right?
Exactly.
And then Anakin's like 8.
9, I think, according
So
to The
she's
Saga
like
Begins by Weird Al.
14, hitting on a 9-year-old.
Dun,
What?
dun,
You know what that means?
So
14, 9? That's Echo's first ever CT number.
Jesus. Only Quentin.
Um,
Quentin.
My least favorite Star Wars movie?
261409.
You're gonna say episode 1.
Nope, it is episode 3, oddly enough. My least favorite. It had some good stuff in it for sure.
What? What? How can you do this?
Oh, well, let me see. Anakin's ridiculously bad fall to the dark side. Just like, oh, I'm good 1 second, then, oh, Padme might die in some possible manner, so let me just betray everything I ever stood
We're
for.
gonna get so much
Get this
bashing
overly
for this
dark
episode.
moment.
I mean, we've had some like episodes where people kill us before, but this one is where we actually die.
This is worse than that one thing where it's like before Christmas and we tried to make people angry.
I mean, with the angry episode.
Yes!
I remember that. Wait, I don't. Was that?
Even the one when Dan got after us.
Oh. Hey Dan, if you're listening to this,
Hi!
you
We regret nothing.
probably aren't, but I just
hi!
gotta say, that Grievous fight in episode 3, it did let me down a bit. No, because because I
that
mean,
was
like,
when we all thought Grievous was like
you see him come out with like
God
4
moding.
lightsabers, and I'm
Right.
like, this is gonna be the most kick-ass fight, and then he loses 2 of them in like a few seconds. Like, wait, what just happened?
What? That was the biggest disappointment in my childhood. Because
It was because you were built up from
it
the
was
mic.
because I grew up with like God mode Grievous, and I thought he was this really awesome guy who couldn't be stopped. Then it turned out with like 4 lightsabers, he can get like his butt handed to him.
Maybe Obi-Wan just got really lucky.
Or maybe Grievous just sucks.
Aww.
Oh yeah, another line.
He doesn't suck. I like him. He's cool,
He
but
sucks.
What, Ronin? What's wrong with you? No,
The only time I've ever liked Grievous would be
Like-
Lair of General Grievous, actually.
okay, let's not get in.
He didn't kill the Mon Calamari.
Let's not,
Yeah, I
let's
didn't like that either, but it was a well done episode.
let's not get into your disdain for Grievous, because a lot of people watching this are probably Grievous.
Yes, please don't do that.
My least favorite Star Wars movie. You'll never guess this one either.
Episode 1.
You think you're so.
You gotta stop asking me to guess
You
them.
think you're so smart. Shut up. Now, I might be able to say that episode 1 sucks because poor dialogue, Jar Jar stinks, and like every other bad plot hole, loophole. And
Dude, it had that awesome underwater
I don't
scene.
give no rat's ass. One scene won't save an entire movie. But actually,
that's like saying because
I-
X.
No,
Never
I
mind,
gotta
let's-
say,
Fuck,
I do
one
have
thing.
to say one thing. I gotta take some back. Jar Jar Binks in episode 1, I did not mind him in episode 1 as much as I do in the Clone Wars. I despised
Really?
him in the Clone Wars. But in episode 1, I tolerated him.
Really, because for me, it's opposite. In episode 1, it seemed like he was deliberately causing problems for the characters, whereas in...
But there it was kind of funny and stupid, and like, I was stupid, yeah, but at least there it wasn't like beyond stupid.
But in the Clone Wars, he's actually trying to do some good for
He
once.
fails miserably. Beyond that,
I like the best scene for me with Jar Jar would be in episode 3 when he's just walking in the funeral, quiet, not saying a thing.
My favorite Jar Jar scene would have to be in Shadow Warrior, where he trolls Grievous.
we're not getting into that, but
We're not
What?
going to have over 1,000 dislikes because of what you just said there.
Let me
I will disable likes if it gets bad, Ronin.
Let me recap. Let's see. I've
Not
bashed
recap.
Public Commando. I have bashed General Grievous.
you're making them
I
remember
bashed-
your failure. Stop. Basically,
They're like clicking the dislike button 1,000,000 times right now.
they are. Hey, you people clicking the dislike button. We love.
Stop for me, please.
Oh, okay, that too. Basically, as I was saying before someone went off on the Jar Jar rant, I don't like episode 1. I find it the most boring, and it's been done to death. And the fight at the end is kind of cool, I guess. I wasn't really highly entertained by it, like a lot of people were, but okay. I guess if a 20-minute ending fight is what you want, awesome. That's so awesome for you, but no, that's not really my shindig. So yeah, episode 1, least favorite. I know everyone's gonna be like, yeah, episode 1's gonna be his least favorite. Yeah, I know, me too. I thought that when I chose it. I was like, it's gonna be episode 1. I'm like, yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. Quentin, pick a goddamn episode.
Okay. Sadly, I'm gonna pick episode 1 too.
See? It's not just
It's
me,
like
it's
you
him.
two are both conspirating together.
It's not just me,
Oh,
it's him. Kill
but there's reasoning behind it.
Didn't have echo.
I feel like it was because it was during the peace times. There weren't like wars going around. It was just
What?
trade
What
federation
kind of
guys like
what?
taking over planets and stuff.
What
Blah.
reasoning is this?
No droids were there, but
That was back when the droids were actually fairly
That was when
decent.
Yeah, I liked their voices. Their voices were
the
really
voices in episode.
But still,
was wrong.
it didn't have like, yeah, you know what we were like. What's the word?
Sure as heck better
It
than
had
episode
children
3.
in it.
What's wrong with that? They had a Rodian child in that movie.
That was Warwick
He's
Davis.
getting beaten the crap out of him by Anakin.
No, that was Greedo.
That was
I was-
that deleted
I was
scene. That
fucking-
was Greedo, dude.
Dang it, Greedo, get your crap together.
I was talking about Wald. He's the one that was played by
You
Warwick.
would know his name, wouldn't you? You
Of course.
would.
He's awesome.
Just because, no, it's like I don't hate boy Anakin. I don't.
Best Anakin.
But yeah, actually is the
Okay,
best
you know
Anakin.
what? Before we get
Think about
killed any
that.
further, Ronin, just wrap it up.
All right. Let's wrap this up, shall we?
That's
Why
Why do you always follow me up with that, Clinton?
I don't know.
he sounded like SpongeBob. If SpongeBob was like a dumbass more than he already is. Hey, I can sound like that woman in that episode. He's like, what? What are you selling? And they're like, it's selling chocolate. What? You're selling chocolate. Chocolate? Yeah. You know,
What?
you have to watch It's SpongeBob to understand the episode where they're selling chocolate. They become like entrepreneurs, right? Entrepreneurs. So I just gotta say, oh yeah, before we go, we have something
What's
planned.
that weird Skrillex?
God damn it, I'm talking! Shut up! Basically, we got something planned for when we get 1,000 likes on Facebook. It's gonna be something big, evil, demonic, and your people are gonna probably love it. If you don't, well, how do you think we'd feel? Okay, I guess that's it.
It may have something to do with the Clone Wars movie.
Shut up, Ronin! It doesn't! You didn't hear anything! Shut up! You!
Ta-da!
Ta-da!